Hello and welcome to Kedrick Farms. We're back with another episode of Georgetown, New York. We have advanced the time a little bit since last episode. We are now in day 2 of early spring. We are doing, 6-day seasons? 6-day seasons. So we advanced the time because what I realized is if we take a quick look at the seasons calendar here, we're planting corn way too early. The ground isn't warm enough for corn. It's not the normal planting season for corn. And so we're really going to hope that our corn that we planted in fields 22 and 23 germinates here and actually grows. Our alfalfa should be fine. That's a year-round crop. But I'm looking at fields 15 and 24 and trying to decide what we're going to plant next. And I think in field 24, we've decided that we are going to plant carrots. If we look at the map here, carrots can start being planted in day 3. This is a planter type crop. So if we look at the planters in the game, I've switched over from the case that we had, case planter that we had, to this Harvest International 16-row planter. Actually ran one pretty close to this on the farm back when I was a teenager, and it looks like this is going to be able to plant our carrots. And I think on our other large field, this field 15 here, we're going to end up putting in some canola, I believe. Because that's going to be able to get harvested sooner than later. I think I'm going to do canola. I might do soybeans. Either way, canola, let me bring up the right menu again. Canola and soybeans. I'm going to do soybeans because that'll be day 3 here. So we've got a little bit of cultivating to do on that field because our seeder isn't currently set up to do direct seeding. So let's wait for this car to go through, and we're going to jump across the road here and go get started on cultivating. Actually, our tractor with the disc is over here. So we'll just park this pickup right here, and we'll grab our 7250 and head on over to field 15 here. Do some headlands and then get a worker started on finishing that field up. And then we're going to go and get set up for carrots and likely advance the time so that we can be planting carrots while the worker finishes off field 15. So without further ado, we'll cut on over to a time lapse and catch you after we've done a little bit of work in field 15 here. So we're going to let the worker do some work there, and we're going to go ahead and get this tractor set up on the planter so that we can plant some carrots while he's finishing the work. And we'll do this tomorrow, so we'll fast forward the time through the night because I hate working during the nighttime. But we're going to be able to plant the carrots because this planter will act like a direct drill, so we don't have to cultivate this field over here first. Prep the field. Cultivate's kind of an odd word for me. When I was farming, cultivating was something you did to crops that were already up. I think a lot of people talk about side dressing and stuff now, where we would apply some fertilizer and kill the weeds by just plowing up the dirt in between the rows of corn, usually, sometimes soybeans. But that's neither here nor there. So we're going to go ahead and just leave this tractor here, and we're going to jump back over to the house real quick and just pass the night real quick so that we can have some daylight. So if it's 1900, we need to get to 24, so that's 5 hours to midnight, plus probably 6 o'clock. There'll be some light. So we'll just jump ahead here real quick. Watch all our money go away. And we're really hoping that the ground temperature comes up enough to be able to plant. The traffic flying by over here on the road. That is not warm ground temperature. Let's go until things dry up a little bit at least. I don't think the ground temperature changes throughout the day. I think that's only at nighttime. So if we look at this, we're off a bit for carrots, so they're not going to germinate till 50. I think we can still plant them though. Soybeans are also 50. And if we look at the weather, temperature's going to go up throughout the day, but then it's going to be cold again tomorrow, and then we've got rain on Friday. So I think we need to just go ahead and plant. I'm not worried about anything freezing, so at least we don't have to worry about that. And I'm pretty sure they'll still germinate, so we'll find out. We're going to take the risk because we can't really wait for the ground temperature to come up to plant. There's just not enough time. We're already in the middle of spring. So we're going to get this stuff tossed into the ground and see how it goes. So we got carrots. I've got liquid fertilizer. This thing will also do dry fertilizer, but I think... Oh, let's open these up. Nope, they're both seed. Okay. Well, I think it's going to do liquid while I'm planting. I'm seeing the liquid go down. Yep, good deal. So we're gonna just do a round of headlands here, and then we'll get a GPS track going. Alright, so that's going to wrap up planting carrots. This planter worked amazing. I like it mainly because it's a 3-point mounted planter, which is what I actually used growing up. It makes turning around on the end rows and stuff really easy, and it worked flawlessly. So this is a really cool mod. I will have to find a link and put this on the mod list. Hopefully I remember when I go to post this video. But this was something that I found publicly released on Facebook. So very cool mod. First time I tried it, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and park this in the yard and get hooked up to the seeder. And we're going to take this seeder out to the other field. I'm just going to double check. Oh, this thing will actually plant canola. We didn't need to be doing field prep on this field after all, but we'll probably switch over and use the helper just said he's done, so I'm going to switch over here and figure out what his problem is. You're obviously not done, guy. Get back over here. There you go. You needed some help. You got some help. Go forth and do. What I was going to say, though, is we are going to switch over to the cedar, I think, just because I'm pretty sure the cedar's probably wider. Let's go look at the garage here. We've got, this is 10.5, this is 18.2. So we're going to be able to not only plant faster, but wider. So we'll use the cedar for planting the canola. So let's drop this here for now, because I'm not sure where we're going to store it. And hopefully I've got enough seed still in the cedar. I should. We're not using that much. Our fields aren't really that big. We've got very oversized equipment for our fields. And did I decide if I'm planting soybeans or canola? Soybeans or canola? I think we'll plant soybean. Canola is actually the right temperature to plant. We'll plant soybeans though, because we're already later in the year. And I think they'll be a little bit more profitable per acre. 222. We're a little bit wide for this road. Hopefully no cars come while we try to... Oh my goodness, here he comes. Didn't see him coming from further away. I think my view distance is a little bit shortened right now, trying to keep the frames per second up. There's a lot going on this map, but it looks amazing. And we're going to go ahead and just pull on in here. The worker's doing a pretty good job on this field. Did I catch that fence? What am I catching on? I'm not hitting that fence. I mean, I'm hitting it now, but... Alright, let's see if we can... What did we get done? What did we do? Alright, let's see here. Yeah. I think there's some invisibleness that's on the side of that ladder that we're getting caught on. I think I caught it when I was filling the seed earlier too. You gonna cause problems? I'm gonna zip right past you here. So we'll unfold this, we'll plant a headland, and then we'll probably just do the same path that the other guy is doing the field work on. So we'll back it up. These trees are a little bit in the way. Get the cedar going, and away we go.
I just want
It looks like our worker missed a few spots here, so we're going to go on over here, grab this tractor and the disc, finish up a few of these bald spots. It looks like he missed a whole section of the field back there. He must have just gone to lunch. It is 12:30, I guess. Well, we're not gonna stop planting just because this guy got hungry. Whoops. We're causing all kinds of problems. Alright, let's see how straight I can drive here. Clean up these 4 little strips, and then maybe we'll just clean up that part back there. We're just gonna cut down here and get all the way in front of the planter real quick. I'm not sure he's gonna be able to handle being a worker though, so we'll just do these parts ourselves and then go catch up on the planting. We're most of the way done.
We climb the greatest heights, jump down and have a fight, and that's all we'll ever like, but that can never change my mind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. When it hurts like this, have a like, 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 have a like. When it hurts like this, have a like, have a like, have a like, have a like, when it hurts like this. We hold each other high, but we fall 1,000 times. But I'd never say goodbye or ever leave this stuff behind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. When it hurts like this.
It looks like we've run out of seeds, so we're gonna go ahead and park this here and get out and run over here, teleport over here, and take this tractor back up to the farm and dump the seed out of our planter, put that in the seed tender and run it up here so that we can finish off our planting without having to buy more seed. Because we are gonna run out of money. I think we're gonna have to make a lease towards the end of the year to harvest those carrots we planted. I realize I haven't really figured out how we harvest carrots yet. So yeah, that'll be more fun. More new things to figure out. So let's just go ahead and back this thing in here. Let's not hit the post. We're gonna get hit by oncoming traffic pulling out on the road here probably. And now we're gonna hit this pressure washer. Now we'll be fine. If I can turn the wheel. Oh, I should really hook the steering wheel back up. This keyboard driving is painful. Alright, oh, I don't have manual attach. I'll just drop it there. Oh, wow. Yeah, it just steers so slow with the keyboard compared to what I'm used to with the steering wheel. Alright, planter. Give me your seed. That sounded really inappropriate. We're gonna go ahead and see if this will fit in between these pillars as well. I'm just curious if this is gonna be a good spot to store this planter during the off season. Oh, perfect. So we'll go ahead and let's back it all the way in. Drop you right there. Boom. And then I believe we can take this here, pick up, and go grab our seed tender, which should be right behind the shed. Yep. I'm just gonna go like so. Yeah, that didn't just go through the tailgate. No worries. And then we're gonna come up here and load ourselves up. Let's grab this one first. Well, that's not very much. This one should be full. Perfect. All right. Put that back on, and we'll run this over to the planter real quick. There should be enough seed to finish planting this field, I hope. So let's just go ahead and get the rest of these headlands done, and then we should be able to whip out the rest of this field, no problem. Alright, so that's going to wrap up all of our planting for this season. We've got all of our fields in. Hopefully the ground temperature continues to warm up and we don't lose anything, because we've kind of pushed the boundaries of seasons a little bit here. But yeah, so that's going to wrap up today's episode. And hopefully you're enjoying the series, and I think next time we'll be looking at doing some spraying with our fancy self-propelled sprayer that we've got there. That'll be a fun mod to try out. And we'll see what other trouble we can get into over the summer while we wait for our crops to grow. That's all for today. Ketterk, out.